Alright, picking up where I left off. Everything seems to be dry. I don't think I should be leaving it for so long, but we'll see. Actually, I really like painting out with the smaller brushes here. Kind of nice. Especially because it can actually get into these like little cracks and crevices here. So, like I was saying before, I've never really played the game. No, I take that back. I really enjoyed the video game. I played the video game and had a lot of fun with that. So now I just need to see if I can find some friends be willing to play, in person. I think the basic rules will probably give us all. I've heard some mixed opinions from what I've seen. Some people say that yeah, it's a good starting, it's a good introduction to the system. Other people say no, you should try the core rules or the full-on rules first. Some other people actually suggested trying out the Alpha Strike because that's a whole lot faster to really get into. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna try painting. I noticed that I have some metallic colored paints, so I'm gonna try painting the arms or the hands, and I might go back over with the feet and maybe those little joints there with the metallic colors. And I should also work on the cockpit as well. Yeah, this is coming along quite nicely. Kind of a gunmetal gray for the gun, of course. Yeah, obviously. Okay. I'm not sure how long I should really let these, just kind of sit and dry. I did so for about, oh, half hour, give or take. And the paint on the palette, oh, damn it. Well, that's what the second coat's for. The paint on the palette is still good. I'm gonna paint him off on here. The legs are nice and dry, so they're workable. Oops. I feel like I put up too much paint on this. Maybe I should get a towel or something like that. Just a little thing to dry it off on. 1 second. Okay, got a cloth that I can just dry on. Yeah. I feel like I put too much paint on the back, so see if I can wipe some of that up. Well, I guess that's fine. That's about as good as it's going to be, I guess. maybe I need a finer pin, or a finer brush that is, to get into there. I've got, what is this, 3/0. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't get too much paint where I don't want it to be. I see why people need one of these little, just any kind of stand, really. Just because, yeah, I wouldn't want to be trying to do this by hand. You know, manipulating it, moving it around, and that sort of thing. Let's dry that guy off. Put him back up in there, and then touch on some of these, like little tiny spots. I really am impressed over what I've seen with some people and what they can do with their work. Um, I'm sure it's really just practice, right? Like anything. If once you get down and really practice something over and over and over and over again, you kind of get a feel for uh, what's the right kind of brush to use, and how do I get the brush into the spots that I want, and even just kind of what do I want to do in terms of colors. That's looking pretty good, though, in my opinion. I think that's also the key is I need to make sure that I'm coming in coats, uh, and making sure that I can. Hmm, making sure that when I do put this in down as a coat, it will not cause any problems. I think the other technique that I looked up was something called dry brushing. I think that'll be probably the next series of videos that I'll do. Um, painty, painty, paint. Maybe I should go back to the bigger brush. This is taking a while. No, maybe not this one, but I probably should get the paint off this one. There's I'm sure someone is screaming, "Oh God, what are you doing? Don't rub the brush or on the towel or whatever." Um, I'm sure someone can correct me if that is not what you want to do. But the brushes aren't that expensive, and if I if I irreparably damage them, well, you know, I've only got 2 models at the moment anyway, so it's not the worst thing in the world. I guess that's just something that just kind of got to think about. is I can always pick up some more if I want to, really, or run it through something to get rid of the paint. I don't think I'd have to look into what would be appropriate to get rid of the paint. I would not want to have the model be damaged or, melt, right? So, obviously wouldn't want to do something like a lacquer thinner or, or an acetone-based thinner. Man. Yeah, it's not bad. See, old dog can learn new tricks. Maybe I should put on some of the metallic stuff, metallic colors now with the smaller brushes. This guy is super tiny. Alright, so I think what I'll do is I'll stop the video here, and the third, or the fourth, I guess? I don't know, whatever. The next one will be putting on the more metallic stuff.